gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it, y'all. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it, y'all. I'm absolutely gonna lose it. I don't pay hundreds of dollars for a basic software to not work doing a basic function. This is absolutely absurd. This is beyond absurd. Yes, I should be live right now. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. What do you mean upcoming? Can they not make their crap work? Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. This entire time I've been sitting here trying to stream. And I've been live on one platform, and my multi-streaming service that I pay hundreds of dollars for is not working. This is absolutely absurd and unacceptable, guys. I mean, we paid them so much money for the most basic tasks to not work, guys. Do not. I'll tell you right now, guys, don't do stream apps. Don't do it. Don't do it. Go to OBS. I'm really regretting subscribing to them and paying them all that money and learning how to run their software and doing all this stuff for them to ruin my stream so much and then get back with me and say, sorry, we found out it's an issue on our end and we're just not gonna, we're just not gonna actually fix it. We're gonna claim we fix it, but really we're slapping a Band-Aid over it and the problem isn't fixed. So I apologize, you guys. Hey, anybody seeing this now or later on, the tube or good old, the purple platform, anything at all, that entire time my streaming software was supposed to be multi-streaming. It told me that it was multi-streaming, for crying out loud, and still did not actually go live on the tube. You know what I'm talking about. Didn't go live on the tube. So I am so sorry, y'all, for that happening. I'm going to try and get back. Auto start is disabled for your broadcast. You should manually publish your stream from YouTube Studio. Wow. Twitch is not live 2 minutes ago. Wow. New sponsorship opportunity for sim racers. They're advertising to me to help their company grow, but they won't actually make their streaming software work. Wow, guys. I'm so sorry, y'all, for all of this. This entire time, it was telling me I was live, and then when I actually checked on the window that I couldn't see, no, get your freaking advertisements off of my goddamn screen, Streamlabs. Forget you guys. I'm gonna sit there and ruin my stream like that. People have been sitting there asking me, when are you streaming, when are you streaming, when are you streaming? I go live, and everything on Streamlabs says I'm live, and it says that both stream keys are working to both locations, and then I go and I check, and it says I'm fine on Streamlabs, and then after 50 minutes of streaming, and Streamlabs tells me I'm live on both my platforms. I check manually on the websites, and one of them is not live at all. It's unacceptable. It's completely unacceptable. Charging hundreds of dollars for this quality of product. Not just and that's the free part of the product too. That's what's ridiculous is because, I pay hundreds of dollars in subscriptions to them to have access to different effects and things that I can use on the stream. And wouldn't you know it, guys? Doesn't freaking matter, none of that stuff works. And I've been arguing with them via email for months. And they've been acknowledging and they've been having me troubleshoot. First of all, I've troubleshooted everything extremely thoroughly on my end. And then on top of that, they have me monitor more things and even send them screenshots of the developer, pages and whatnot of, different screens from my end. And sure enough, they finally found out, oh, it is an issue on our end. We're so sorry. We're elevating it to our developers. And then still they're like, okay, yeah, we fixed it for you. And then immediately I check, it's not fixed, and that's after paying them hundreds of dollars for this basic function of the stream to work, And guys, it's just unacceptable. It's just completely unacceptable to have that level of product and then charge people for it. You need to make sure you have your company made more properly and make it more functional before you just release it and start charging people for it. If you need to test it out more, you need to charge less money, you need to try it out, longer for free, or you just need to put it back into, I don't know. I don't even know what to do. Go back to a freaking beta. Go take a step backwards. I mean, somehow, I don't know, do something, figure your stuff out, Streamlabs, because whenever most basic issues such as date synchronization and various authorizations throughout accounts are causing massive malfunctions, and you're charging hundreds of dollars for that for issues that are absolutely on your end and you can't fix them, you should be offering a refund. You should be fixing your product. You should be fixing your streaming services. It's complete trash. It is complete trash. I should not find out. I should never have zero reporting on my end that my stream has actually been off for an hour on one of my platforms. And I shouldn't have to go through, if I can stream on 3, 4, 5 different platforms, I shouldn't have to go through and check 3, 4, 5 different windows all the time. That's the point of a multi-streaming software. You know, it's not just to get it there, but to be able to actually manage things from one location as well. So if I'm sitting there being told that I'm live on a platform, on the most important platform for tonight for me, I'm a small person with not a lot of people watching. So whenever I have even one or two or a few people asking, hey, when's the stream going to be? I want to be there. I want to be there. And then I find out an hour after I told them I'd be on, this whole time, Streamlabs told me I was live, but I'm not. It actually said I was live too. It did. You know, and then I have to go check, and then I check the different platforms I'm on, and boom, what do you know? Boom, it's not working. It's not working. I don't know what your issue is, Streamlabs, but you better fix it, because I'm just getting very tired of it. I'm just getting very tired of things just not working the way I pay for them to. You know, it's affecting my life. It's not just, oh, sorry about you, we're going to take a couple $100, sorry that nothing works. You know, even the free stuff, you know, it's actually care enough to freaking fix it, and not just brush it under the rug all the time and say that's fixing it, because it ain't. All right, so let's see here. I'm done griping, but man, oh man, am I aggravated with this. I get aggravated with it, guys, because I don't want to be treated like I'm not a man of my word. If I tell people I'm going to be on at a certain time, and then my streaming software says I'm on, you know, then better be on. You know, if Streamlabs is sitting there saying I'm online the whole time, and it says I've successfully went live, and it checked both of the places, if checked the locations I'm supposed to be streaming to, then you darn well better bet that I actually better be live on that location. Or if I find out an hour later, this whole time I've been playing, that it said I was live and I'm not, yeah, you're darn right that's costing me issues. That's costing me followers. That could cost me the growth of my channel. That is something that does affect even small starting out streamers. That is the biggest thing that affects them, is whether or not they're consistent and people can count on them. So when people ask me about, hey, this stream tonight, when are you going to be on tonight? I want to see you when you get back on. And I find out that I was thinking I was online because of a software issue for an hour, then that's not ultimately my fault. It's ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. I can absolutely check, and I try to, but I shouldn't have to constantly make sure that software that gets paid so much money to do what it does is actually working the way it's just supposed to. Rant over, guys. Rant over. Y'all, I am so sorry. I'm gonna have to go in here in my Discord and apologize to all the people that were asking, you know, to the few people, I guess, but still the people that were counting on me being on. There were people that were counting on me being on, and I'm not freaking on, you know. Yeah, I even had, guess what, guys? I'm sitting here checking on Discord, and sure enough, I had people who joined my Discord to hear from me. All right, guys. Let me go ahead and see here real quick. Let's see here. All right, do we have somebody with there? Hey, Mom. Hey, how's it going? How is it going, Mom? I'm sitting here typing up a storm because people on my channel were asking me when I was going to go live. I told them, and then after I went live, my streaming software that I used to go live told me, yep, you're live. And then I found out an hour into it that I wasn't, for no good reason, just wasn't working. I actually had to go to the platform, YouTube specifically, and check to see if I was live. And I usually do that, but you know, I didn't catch it this time. And it's never happened before like this, but I usually just look at them periodically, and I tried to look at it and I wasn't live. For no good reason, I wasn't live. Now I'm typing up a storm on Discord, letting people know. Going good, going good. I just got home from work a little bit. I'm tired, but I'm going to watch. Hey, thank you very much, Mom. I appreciate that. I love you very much. I'm typing up a little bit of a storm right now to let everybody know on Discord that I'm really sorry. Copy. Sorry, I'm doing a copy and paste message too. I had one of my people. I can't quite see the message yet. If that's anybody but my mom. But guys, I had somebody even ask me, "Hey, where are you at?" Because I told people I'd be live. I had people asking. I had like 2 groups of people on 2 platforms talking. It's the best I've ever had. You know, it's about one of the better days I've had. Maybe maybe not the best ever. You know, but yeah, my point is a really good day for me. You know, without getting raided by another streamer or something. And then sure enough, my goodness. I'm gonna add this person right here and message them and let them know. I'm trying to message people, let them know I'm sorry, because my Streamlabs software, guys, it said I was live this whole time, and then I went and checked on the actual like website page to see if I was live. I do that, but I have, I mean, I have a lot of pages I'm looking at, and then in an hour into the stream, it said that I'm not live. Hey, there we go. Hey, yeah, no, yeah. My mic shouldn't be turned off. My mic should be good to go. Sorry. So yeah, Elliot, and then we got Benjamin, and we got, I just got B-Man, Gujo. I just messaged them on Discord, guys. So what happened? Please, guys, feel free to let anybody else know who didn't know. I feel really bad. So what happened was I used Streamlabs. That's my streaming software that I use to stream. And Streamlabs told me this whole time that I was live. It even said live, going, you know, all that jazz. And it check marked the platforms, the multiple platforms that we stream to, right? It check marked them saying, hey, yep, that one's live. Yep, that one's live. And then an hour into it, I went to one of the other platforms. I went to the red one, the one you're on, Elliot. And I checked to see how my stream was doing. And in 55 minutes into the stream, I couldn't get it to pull up. So I was like, okay, let me refresh it. Because sometimes refreshing it brings up the live page, right? Because I'm still on the previous live streams page on that website page for that platform. And sure enough, it wouldn't pull up. So then I was like, why won't it pull up? And then I found out I wasn't live at all. Streamlabs told me this whole time that I was absolutely live on that platform. That I was live on both the purple platform and the red one. And then an hour into it, I find out it's not. And then I go in there and try and restart it, and it's not working. And so Streamlabs is just malfunctioning and not getting the stream through. So I had to go in there, change which stream key to use to get it through to YouTube, basically. And so, yeah, it's just crazy. No, you're not late at all. So I started at 6 p.m. Central. That's 7 Eastern, 5 Mountain, and 4 for Pacific time, and that's usually when I start the second stream of the day on most days, especially, you know, Call of the Wild Wednesday, and yeah, so I feel really bad because I got people like, hey, where are you at on Discord? Really, I had somebody like, hey, what's going on here? You know, hey, when are you going live? Because I told everybody, I told the people waiting, you know. I do got a turkey call. I got that turkey crow call, and then I got the Foxborough electronic caller. But anyway, so yeah, story time, guys. So yeah, I told that person on Discord, B-Man Gujo or whatever, and I think he might be Benjamin on the tube, you know. And so he's like, hey, where you at? You know, and I feel really bad because he was asking when are you going to go live? And I was like, I'm going to go live in 3 hours. It's going to be 6 p.m. Central. And then I'm sitting here. Is that a mountain lion? I think that's a mountain lion. There's a mountain lion chasing. It's doing a chasing call. But anyway, yeah, guys, this whole time Streamlabs told me I was live. I was live on the purple platform, and I was not live on the tube, you know. And so, yeah, it bugged the crap out of me because, you know, I mean, we put a lot of work into learning Streamlabs and learning how to stream, and then paying for their subscription is hundreds of dollars, you know, and to sit there and have them, you know, first of all, not work half the time for some things that they charge for, not just the free features, but the charged features are not working. They've been emailing me back and forth about that for months. The paid features that we've paid for have not worked since paying for them for months. We bought an annual subscription with our tax return whenever we went affiliate with them. Or with streaming. So yeah, I'm super frustrated, super ticked, super upset with Streamlabs. Get your crap together, Streamlabs. You know, whether I'm successful or not at this doesn't mean that my future success at it should also be jeopardized by your crap not working, you know, this way and that way anytime it feels like. So, super frustrated, guys. Super frustrated. I don't take it lightly when I tell the few people who do, you know, like hang out with me live, stuff like that. It's a good community we're starting to build. We're a new stream. And whenever I have a few awesome people who are watching me who are like, hey, when are you going to be on today? I want to be back on for your second stream. And then, you know, 10, 20, 30 minutes into it, they're messaging me saying, hey, when are you going live? You know, I appreciate it, Elliot. I do. I got you something you could gobble. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was a bad time. Thank you, Booney. No, yeah. Hopefully, Benjamin and the other guys, hopefully, you know, the ones on the tube. You're fine, Booney. You're fine. I'm not looking at the screen. I just now opened up the screen where I could see that. But you're good, Rochacho. Yeah, I'm just getting really frustrated with Streamlabs because, you know, the stuff they charge me hundreds of dollars for don't work. They've been sitting there for months fiddling with that, saying, oh, we found out it is on our end. Yeah, it freaking is. So fix it. And they're like, okay, we should have had it fixed now. And I'm like, nope, here's still not fixed. Here's a screenshot of it not fixed. And then they're still not fixing that. And then now all of a sudden they're kind of jeopardizing my stream a little bit by telling me I'm live when I'm not. And it said right there, live, end stream. I can click the button to end it if I want. Not live. For 55 minutes of a scheduled time. Ugh. Anyway, guys, guys, I kid you not, we were kicking butt too. Like, we've been live on the Purple platform this whole time, guys. That is probably one of the better places for some of our community to hang out and whatnot at times. Well, no, they're both awesome. They're all the platforms, the purple, the red, black, or anything, all the different platforms, they're all good. But for some reason, one of them just seems to work when the others don't. And so if you have to watch on one or the other, y'all do whatever you want to do. Y'all do whatever you want to do. But I'm trying to make all of them work. It's just when one's flat not working, that's just weird. But here we are. Call of the Wild Wednesday, guys. I tell you what, hold on. Check this out. Ready? All right, stick with me. And that's it. That's it. We did the pre-screen intro. We did the intro. We're back. Welcome everybody to Call of the Wild Wednesday Part 2. We are 1 hour and 20 minutes late, but that's okay. We're here and we're killing some deer. Have no fear. Something. I got something you can gobble. Gosh, dang it. Benny, guys, if you guys are ever in short of any gay jokes, if you're ever running low on gay jokes, go ask him. Go ask him. He is absolutely never, ever, 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 ever short on those. It is a good old time. Benny, I love you. How you doing today, bro? Chacho. I've missed you, man. How you doing? My mom called. Okay, there you go. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see here. Be respectful, treat others. Thank you. All right. Well, it's good that your mom called. It's good that your mom called, Elliot. Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I did message B-Man. I can't remember B-Man's tube name. I can't remember if it's B-Man Gujo. I'm not going to say all the letters to it and the spaces and all this or whatever, but those are some of the words of his name, or most, a lot of it. And so anyway, that is their name on Discord, and I'm hoping that is one of y'all that is going to catch me live right now. That's fine. Yeah, no, they're on a different platform, Booney. They're on a different platform. Earlier today, we had 2 or 3 people on each platform, all hanging out, talking, multiple chats, bunch of people watching. Call of the Wild's definitely turning out to be our niche. That's for sure. Call of the Wild's definitely turning out to be our niche. Oh, that is you. Oh, okay, that is you. Thank God, dude. So I will say that we had Benjamin, we had some other people asking different days of, hey, when are you on? When are you on? So I can't always remember who asked and when. But thank you so much. I've been probably spamming you way too much because I put like 2 or 3 messages in the general chat on the Mechanexus general chat, and then I responded also in like the other channel where I saw your message, and then I sent you a personal message because I didn't know for sure when or if they were getting through, and I don't take it lightly when I tell somebody to wait on me and then they're waiting on me and I'm not there. I do not want to make people wait on me. Thank you very much, Elliot, for hanging out. Leaving the reserve, turn back. We're going to get kicked out. Anyway, back to what's going on, y'all. We spent all of our money down to like $2,000. We're back up to $41,000, and we got some challenges we're going to do today. These challenges, with all the complications, the stream's going to run probably later and longer than usual, but it's easy on my hand. This particular game, I'm walking without touching the controller, right? And we got some money to make, guys, because we had a good bit of money. Now we're down to, down quite a bit. So we're gonna bust these challenges out today. First stream, y'all, went fantastic today. We killed, I don't like to hunt all that much anymore. All I do is fish and camp in my free time, especially in the winter, hoping to go back up to the Smokies this winter. Camped for 34 days straight last time I went. Heck yeah. I love being outside. Once my neck gets to where it's no longer having my spine and stuff like that, where it's just kind of working for me, for crying out loud, I really want to get out more, back outside, really enjoy the great outdoors, But tell you what we're going to do right now, guys. What we're going to do right stinking now, we're going to go up here. We got ourselves a southwest wind, okay? So obviously we need to approach things from the northeast. We don't have jack squat northeast. So what we're going to do right now, we're not going to spend very long on the stream doing it, but we're going to go straight over here, hop in an ATV, go straight up here, get the most northeastern lookout we can. All right, probably this one, maybe straight ahead to this one. We'll stop at this one because we're on a stream though, okay? All right, we're gonna drive up to there, and we're going to get that lookout. That way we can go from the northeast down into that headwind, and we're going to keep hunting stuff. We need a male black bear. We need 3 male turkeys within 50 meters. But since we don't have a preferable wind right now, we're going to get that set up and do things kind of efficiently. And that way, when we get a shift in the wind, we'll have a broader area to travel, to fast travel to, and all that jazz. So let's get over here. Let's get the show on the road. We rented a cabin, but I stayed in a tent about 450 yards from the cabin. There you go. There you go. Me and my wife, one of the first things we ever did. Mrs. Mecca! Mrs. Mecca! Mrs. Mecca! I just wanted her to come say hi, guys, just because I love her so much. Now, one of the first things me and my wife did together was we instantly went camping. Hey, I just wanted you to come be on screen for a second, say hi to the people, and let them know that we love camping.
Yeah, we do love
What was our first trip we ever took together?
camping.
Over there at the Osage. Yeah, we went to the Osage camping area. And Mini Mecca. So Mini Mecca, say hi. So Mini Mecca is doing school camping. Well, hey, Moonlight, thank you so much. Hey guys, we had a technical malfunction with the stream. I was being told that I was live by Streamlabs, so that's why we are over an hour late, because the whole time it said I was live and I wasn't necessarily live, at least not everywhere. So, how is Moonlight doing? Welcome back to Call of the Wild Wednesday Part 2. Guys, we heart shot like 2 bear in a row, everything while I wasn't live. While I thought I was live. We were heart dropping things left and right with the bow. It was nighttime hunting. We were calling things into the Fox Pro. They were walking right up to us and just falling down dead. It was a good bit of streaming that a lot of that wasn't live evidently. You should come down sometime and see the mountains. I would love to. You better believe it. I would love to. All right, bro, Chacho. I gotta go, brother. Said Booney. Love you to death. Love ya. Say it back this time. Say it back this time. I'm serious. We will catch you around, man. Don't work too hard. I'll catch you on tomorrow for some Battlefield or something for Fire Away Friday. So, all right, guys. But yeah, Mini Mecca, y'all. Mrs. Mecca and me, we went camping multiple times when we first were together. He said it back. He said it back. All right. So we went camping a couple times. It was great. We loved camping with each other. What are we playing tomorrow? So tomorrow is Fire Away Friday, guys. So one thing about me, you guys, is I absolutely am very much a Battlefield medic. Like a Conquest, like multiplayer Battlefield medic. Resin. We have over 17,000 reses. So including all, and that's not bot farming. Those are legit. Now there's plenty of bots mixed in there if there are bots in the lobby, but those are real lobbies, real people, not bot farming. And so we are one of the top medics, in the world for actually being a medic. For reses and stuff like that. If you look up on the leaderboards for Xbox, we're like top 20 something in the world for Xbox. What am I trying to say here? For all platforms of all time for Battlefield 6, for the whole 7 months it's been out, whatever it is, we are top maybe like 200. If you take out all of the bot farmers, we are probably top 50 in the whole world for all platforms, because there's a lot of bot farmers. But yeah, we are absolutely we're not the best medic, but we love being medic. So we are going to be playing Battlefield 6 tomorrow for at least a good portion of the day. The 2 scheduled streams, I will say, will be Battlefield. We might do a bonus stream. We might do a little bonus stream with Call of the Wild, because right now it's the one game I can play with my hand. You can see right now it doesn't require a whole lot of my hand. Little touches every now and again, and even in the walking, you can auto walk. So tomorrow will be Battlefield. Fridays is a Battlefield type of day. But Wednesday is always Call of the Wild, and then it has several other days too that involve Call of the Wild. Definitely don't miss out on Wednesdays, though, y'all. Definitely don't miss out on Wednesdays. If you're looking for some good Call of the Wild, streaming content, that's the main day for it. Other days, we just do it when we can. But thanks so much, Booney, for hanging out with us. You probably already don't. Moonlight, thank you so much, Rochacho. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? We got Elliot with us over here on the red platform. We're doing good on the red app. We got the crew here now that I'm finally actually live. Even my mom is here, y'all. Even my mom's watching right now. I'm doing great. Good deal. Hey, Elliot, tell me, I got the chat on the screen for a reason, because we do have, sometimes we only have a handful of people, and sometimes they're split up between different places. So I have it where the chat should always pop up. But I'm not so sure if it always does when it's from a different platform. So, Elliot, if you see this, feel free to let me know if you're seeing those chats. I know you're seeing them, but if you chat, if that pops up on the screen, then I'll know for sure. I haven't actually, I'm going to put a test chat in there myself, actually, just to answer that question from them. Let's see. Put the word test. Oh, it is working. Okay, never mind. Don't gotta worry about it. All right, so yeah, I was making sure everybody can see the chats that are going on, even if they're not all in the same place, because we're actually picking up traction in multiple places. There we go. Yep, right there. I see it. So we got that up on the screen. You guys tell me, do you think I should get rid of that chat box that outlines the chat? It's kind of nice that it has a little bit of a moving camo look to it. So if you don't think it looks too bad and you think it looks good, we'll keep it on there. If you think it's kind of too much going on with all the overlays and whatnot, and we just need to put the chat on the screen without the box, then we can do that too. But if y'all if you ever see anything about it that you'd like changed like that, just let me know. Oh, guys, we're going to have to actually manually, crawl our way up here to this lookout. Look at this, for crying out loud. There's no trail to these. Why is there no trail to these lookouts? That's insane. All right, guys, we're going to try and see how far up there we can get. I have never seen a lookout that had 0 trails to it before. Never seen that. Okay, we're going to go down here. We're going to get this lead zone first, and we're going to go down here a little bit more south and then west. And that should make it way quicker because it kind of levels out over there on that side. Plenty of bison over here. That's good. So let's swing around here a little bit. And then it's going to curve around counterclockwise a little bit. And then when it kind of levels out a little bit, we just got that big giant drop off right there. Then we're going to drive this ATV all the way up to the lookout and be done with the driving part. Y'all, then we're going to be right on back to the hunting part that we should be doing. Get hydrated. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, sir. I tell you what, y'all, I'm going to have to get me yet another monitor. I actually am. I'm going to have to get, I kid you not, I'm going to have to get yet another monitor, for crying out loud, because one for my game and one for the stream evidently is not going to work out, because when I'm checking out multiple places, which is now becoming the thing, we're not some big streamer by any means, we're getting started, but I am now, having to check, and I'm not able to see the channel point redemptions. Glad we got those. Thank you for telling me. It even says right there, Moonlight redeemed hydrate for 100 nickels. But there's a trail. There's no trail at all. How are we supposed to even get up there? How are we supposed to get? We're going to go up this way. We're going to go up this way. Right here. This is where we're going. That's why I just tell you, well, thank you very much. I definitely don't want to miss it when someone new pops in and just wants to redeem some points and I don't see it, and so I definitely need to figure out how to check all that. I tell you what I'll probably do. I'll probably do this right here. Let me get multiple windows up right here, and then I'll just split the screen in two like that. And that might work out. That might work out just fine right there, like that. There we go. Boom. And boom. We'll just do that. There we go. That might work out a little bit more. All right. You know what? I think that's going to work out a little better. I tell you what. There we go. I think that's probably... I definitely need another screen, guys. I definitely need a third monitor. That's crazy. The one for the game, one for the stream, like managing the stream, the effects, and the channels. Hey, you guys are here. But I need another one to actually see the different chats, because I'm not able to always see the different chats. All of those different windows for just one screen. So, let's see. We're going to go up here. This is about where we want to be, where we're going to start cutting into the right. And once we get this lookout, y'all, we're grabbing the closest outpost. That way we can actually use this area whenever the wind shifts again. And then we won't have to worry so much about having nowhere to go but north, because we're down on the southern end of the map the whole time. So let's see here. I wish I could just open up the chat only on some of these. There we go. There we go. All right. Oh, hey, let's see here. Well, I'm doing a wolf grind, so I can't really talk right now. Then soon I will have to leave. Then I'll be back in 15 minutes. All right, Elliot. Well, thank you so much for letting me know. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Let me see here. All right. Let's see. All right. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go right here. Open up this window right here. I'm going to have 50 different windows open, y'all. Well, Elliot, good luck on your wolf grind. Thank you so much for hanging out with us just constantly keep me company and helping out so much. It means a whole heck of a ton to me. Let me get done messing with this, guys, and we're going to get back here, back on the road. I'm not trying to keep y'all waiting. We're just going to get this lookout, the closest outpost. Can't talk, and we're going to get the show on the road. I'm just super excited, guys, that we're finally getting multiple places kind of engaging and getting more people hanging out and watching. It's turning out to be a great time. I'm just trying to figure out the process of, monitoring it all. I can see all the chats, but, we definitely got channel point redemptions and subs and cheers and all sorts of things that we need to see different screens for. So I think a third monitor is going to be on the way. And I freaking hate to say that. We got so many, but I think we are going to be getting ourselves something like that. Hey, I think we found the outpost before we actually made it to the lookout. I'm hoping. I mean, that definitely looks like it to me. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. That should be it. Crying out loud, but it's not. It is absolutely not. All right, let's get up through that lookout. It looks just like a real tent. I figured they would have certainly turned that into an outpost like they did on the Sal's Rise. But, all right, let's see here. All right, guys, we're not gonna be on the ATV long. Like I said, guys, we're stopping for need zones pretty much, and then we're just getting the lookout and the outpost, and that's it up here. But we're getting right back to the deer hunting, the black bear hunting, as well as the turkey hunting. Turkey have to be male and within 50 meters, we need 3 more of those. Black bear, we just need a male black bear and passing the harvest check, no time. And then we got some nighttime mule deer hunting that we're going to continue to do. We need to get 2 photographs and 5 past harvest checks on some male mule deer, or male deer between 1 and 5. Let's see here. Alright, I'm missing something. I know I'm missing something. I'm watching on my phone and TV. Awesome. Well, thank you very much. We do have the stream absolutely on 1080. Usually does just fine. We are getting fiber internet one of these days, y'all. It could be a certain amount of time. There's a turkey right there within 50. We could have done that if I would have known what I was doing. But yeah, we're going to be doing 1080. It usually does just fine. Everything on my end on it usually does just fine, even the keyframes and all that stuff. But we're going to be getting better internet one of these days here too, and we might be upgrading to 4K. I don't know. We might be upgrading to 4K after that happens. If not, we're just going to have a much clearer and better 1080. Super excited about that. Guys, we have been calling this fiber internet company since, I kid you not, Black Friday. Since before Black Friday. They had a Black Friday deal, and we're like, hey, can we get your internet? They're like, yeah, sure you can. We got a sell on it right now where you get 3 years, the same price what you're paying right now for a professional gaming package of 5 gigs, 5,000 megabytes up and down. So we were going to get that, and they've been toying with this since November about it. But either way, our current provider or this next provider, they're both kind of updating in one way or another. Before too long, we are going to have fiber internet. Could be some months. But a lot of great things always happening. We are constantly doing what we can on the stream. We're all in on it. We're all in on it, and it's working. I love it. I'm going to shoot one of the diamonds from the zone now from the Wolfpack. There you go. Hey, feel free to, if you're in the Discord, if you want to go to the Discord channel and click a little snapshot of it and put it in the Discord channel if you want to show it to me. If not, no worries. Guys, we do have a Discord. We got the invite code to it pinned up there if you're interested. We are a variety channel. We do a lot of Call of the Wild. We also do some Battlefield 6 support. We got 17,000 plus reses on that. There we go. There's the god-dang outpost. I knew I saw something. I knew I did. Oh, come on now. Let me see. Let me spot you at least. Let me see what your rating is, please. All right. You kidding? Halfway. All right, guys. We got some mule deer in front of us. We need to get those between 1 and 5, though. So we're gonna go grab that outpost, and then we're gonna go wherever we need to after that to get the black bear, turkey, and then we're gonna change the time if we need to get the nighttime mule deer count on the way. Beautiful looking area up here. I love the aesthetics. I love the visuals of this game. You know, this is my way of getting outside more while we're, you know, still kind of having whatever recovery or whatever complications from the spinal surgery that we got. This for me, I hate being, you know, stuck inside too much. So this for me is actually very mentally healthy. I know it's a screen. Not the same as real life. But man, I sure do love this game. It looks good. It looks like creation. Looks very, very appeasing to me. Looks very, very lively. Makes me feel happy. The visuals on this says ever since we upgraded to the Series X instead of the Series S, our Series S kind of got a little fried a little bit on the inside. They're still turning on and stuff. They're struggling with a lot of games. We got the Series X, the all digital. It's doing great, and the frame rate is much better. The smoothness, the graphics are all just, I'm loving it. I'm loving the bump up in the quality, especially when it comes to such a visual game like this. See what we got here. Hey, turkey need zone. There we go. We're just grabbing this outpost, y'all, and then we are heading whatever direction we need to get some killing done. I haven't really studied or done any sort of in-depth stuff when it comes to where to find things at all the particular times of day on Silver Ridge Peaks. We haven't hunted it a whole lot. But either way, we're going to make it work. We're going to basically head into the room a little bit and see what pops in front of us and have a good time. It's not always how we do it, but that's how this is going to go for a little bit. We particularly are stopping for male black bear, male turkey, and again, in the middle of the night, we're going to be stopping for some male mule deer. So let's get this hunt on the road now that we finally got that outpost all the way up here that we were looking for. Well, hey there, kiddo. Guys, usually with my wrist and with my neck and stuff like that, you know, we really try to keep things around a couple hours. We're going to be, you know, today specifically, we're going to be trying to push through that, go a little bit longer until we at least get all the challenges done, including that weekly. But the weekly, for anybody who hasn't done this one yet, it's a good weekly, guys. If you're looking for a smooth, easy 12 gram, what's up, kiddo? Yes, you can, kiddo. You just don't play Roblox. We're gonna play something besides Roblox. You can play one of your puzzle games, something that gets you thinking. Thank you for asking. The Bluey game is a little bit of a puzzle game. You got to figure some stuff out in there, I thought. Or you can play one of the Zeldas, or you can play something that gets you thinking, just a little bit more thought process than that. All right. What's up? Honey, why are you talking? How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know? Well, I thought you were getting mad at me for it. Like, I have no idea.
No, I'm not upset with you at all. It's fur.
I hit him in the vital organ. There you go, man. Get that. Get that diamond wolf. He made it. What do you mean he made it? He lived? You got a vital organ splat and he lived? You're kidding me. You got a vital organ shot on a diamond wolf and he is alive after a vital organ shot. That's insane. Let me get some ice back on here, guys. We're switching back. The ice might not be super cold right now, but we got an animal right ahead of us, too, across this little open field. I swear I saw one. I think they might have went into the trees. Oh, yep. All right, we got a Rocky Mountain Bighorn sheep. They are alert. I'm going to go ahead and put them on the screen. Let's see what they got. Oh, he made diamond. Okay. I thought you meant he lived. I was like, you got a vital organ shot on an animal and it's still walking around. I'd never heard of that one yet. All right, so let me get the black bear off the page. We're going to go ahead and get our first Rocky Mountain Bighorn sheep here, guys. We're not exactly set up to be picky about when and where and what we're shooting. So let's get the Marati lever action out. I'm going to sight it in for 100, shoot a little high, and we're going to see if we can get this Rocky Mountain Bighorn sheep in the bag. God dang it, that's going to be the wrong sight. All right. I'm going to have to lead it a little bit and shoot just a little high. That's a little bit late, actually. That's a little bit late. That's still definitely a vital, probably more like a liver. Probably more like a liver shot right there, but that's all right. That is all right. Oh, man. All right, let's see here. All right. Let me see if I can get just my chat pulled up here so this is not so confusing looking. Nope, can't do just chat. Gotta do more than just the chat. All right. That's a little better, I guess, I suppose. I'm reckoning. Let me see what I can do right here with this. All right. Yeah, you can absolutely send of the diamond in announcements. So don't put it in announcements. No, don't put it in announcements. So we have so the announcements page shouldn't allow you to talk in it anyway. I don't think the permissions on it shouldn't. If they do, they're not supposed to. But go down, scroll down a little bit to the category Call of the Wild. There is a channel there called Trophies, and that one is actually designed specifically to share any and all pics and clips of trophies that people want to share with in that for that game on the Discord. So yeah, it's right below. So you got the top one, you got welcome and info, then you got Mechanet content, you got community. Right below that is music by Limpid X, and then and he makes some music for us too, guys. He is a really good musician. And then below that is the Call of the Wild, that top channel trophy. So you can drop it off right there. And if it doesn't work, just let me know, because I need it to work immediately. We need to fix that up immediately. So nice gold, 158.12. We'll save it and we'll take note of it. I see it. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful, guys. Okay, let me take a, I should be able to just throw it up on my screen, but I haven't actually figured out how to do that yet, guys. I'm a console streamer. I don't mess around with a lot of this stuff. Can I show them all that? Oh my goodness. If that is all right with you, good sir, I'm going to put it on the screen right now with my phone. I'm just going to hold it up so y'all can see. Get ready, guys. He just got this wonderful, I know you can't really see too much of it, but it's a wonderful diamond. But hey, guys, that is being shared right now. 158.12. I'm going to write that down. Sorry, guys. Rocky Mountain Bighorn sheep. I got a list of all animals and PBs that I kill. So even if that's not like a really good trophy, I write the best I get for everything. That way I always know what my best is so far. So Rocky Mountain Bighorn sheep. But yeah, that is a wonderful, wonderful looking animal. Good job. Good job, Elliot. That's a good solid kill. I have yet to actually get a diamond gray wolf. I have not really done that. Rocky Mountain. I don't always stop this much, guys, but a lot of multitasking with the stream kind of giving us a fit today. But male, and it is 158.12, and we're back on the stream. All right, thank you guys for your patience with that. So, sent it in trophy. Yep, it looks great. That is a super good looking kill, bro, Chacho. That is a super good looking kill. Love it. All right, let's see here. Let's get that going. All right, I'm going to have to hold 3 different windows open or something. Hey, you know what? This will work right here. I got something figured for it right here. Check this out, guys. I'm sorry. I'm learning all this as I go. I'm definitely learning all this as I go, but I figured out exactly how I need my screen to be built for all this stuff. So the Streamlabs are going to go right here, and then Twitch going to go right here, and we're done messing. I'm done messing around with the guys. I'm so sorry that I've taken so long to figure all of it out, but we're here. We figured it out. Let's go. God dang, guys, I'm trying my very best. I'm trying my very, very, very best to get all this sorted. It is being so difficult with me. That's not going to work at all. That is absolutely not going to work at all. Okay, all right. God dang, guys. I'm trying to figure out the Windows situation on my screen because I got so many windows to try and keep track of. I'm new to being a streamer. Well, somewhat new to being a streamer. Not really super new, but I think we're getting it figured pretty good. I think we're getting it figured pretty darn good. All right. Well, hello. Welcome to the stream. How is No 147C doing? All right. We got ourselves that. Let's just keep the ball rolling, guys. I'm so sorry. We don't usually just sit here and, you know, take this long to get kills and talk so much. It's just been a heck of a second stream. The first stream today, guys, was such a good one. Such a good one. It went so well. Definitely super duper excited about getting another monitor, getting everything figured out, so that way I can keep track of everything the way I should. Once I get that extra monitor, guys, then I'll be able to keep track of my Streamlabs, to be able to keep track of my stream the way I'm supposed to, you know, instigate any sort of effects or anything like that, you know, if I tell a joke, you know, stuff like that. All the overlays, the sound bites, the visual effects, all that stuff. I got to keep Streamlabs going for that. But then I got multiple chats going, and that's all new to me, guys. That's all new to me. We've been doing okay-ish on one platform at a time. Doing it all at once today has particularly just been awesome, but just a learning experience, and we're going to get that figured out. You know what, guys?
A bull elk with a big rack is a sight to behold, and the Rocky Mountain elk has the largest antlers of any species in the elk family. I think I've even seen a couple of 7-pointers out here before.
All right, y'all. So we're absolutely going to finish the challenges today before we stop. That's for sure. But we're glad to grab a couple easy kills while we're here. Class 7, the Marauder is going to have that, no problem. 263 to 350 on that one. 370 to 456 on that one. That's definitely looking like the one we're going to take. 412, that one, but that right there, that one right there, all the way over there. 370 to 456. And then we got that bear. We do need a male black bear, but by golly, every black bear we've killed so far since we started a couple hours ago, we've killed 3 now. Those are offline, unfortunately, but every one of them's been a chick. We really, really, really could use a male black bear to show themselves. But who cares? We're going to grab ourselves our first ever Rocky Mountain elk. Nervous? You're already nervous? You're kidding me. Look at that one, though. Look at that. Look at that difference in fur color that these elk have compared to what you might see on... Guys, you tell me. Y'all tell me. Is that a better elk? Is that a better elk on that left side? I mean, I know the rack is not near the same, but I mean, is that... I can't... The screen's being funky for some reason. I mean, it's definitely it's not melanistic, or sorry, that's not albinism, that's for sure, but it's definitely a much lighter color than any of the others. No, 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 no. Okay. Okay, so that's going to be, they're leaving right at the perfectly wrong time. I'll tell you what. Let's see. They drink until 8, and it's 8:40. They're done. They're done with this. All right, we're going to keep going. We're not gonna screw up some elk shot. It's just not in the cards right now. So we're gonna keep going into the wind. Like I said, guys, this is a new map for us. We've only played this one a few times. I think this is our 3rd or 4th time playing this one. Yeah, I didn't think it looked better. The antlers on it definitely didn't look better, but what we might do, guys, is just for the hay of it, we might just go ahead and take that bear out while we're here, get the payday for it, and then we might go back down to another part of the map where we can actually start on the challenges that we're trying to do today. However, that bear also is not very interested. So let's just grab this need zone. And let's get the real hunt on the way. I know I've been saying that, but here it comes. We're doing it. We're doing it. So, guys, black bear, turkey, and nighttime hunting for deer. I know that we definitely got some turkey down in this area. Okay. I know we definitely got some turkey down in those areas.
I'm going to get Little Mecca.
Okay. All right. Thank you, honey.
I told Minnie she could take a break and come play a game.
Oh, okay. All right.
I told her she's not allowed to go to Daddy right after I told her to do something.
Okay. She can't stop. She can't parent shop. Gotcha. Okay. We're going to come down here, guys. We're going to get some of the turkey and hopefully the male black bear for the challenges. And then it's going to be nighttime hunting if we succeed at those. Oh, and Hano. What are you doing, you goober? What are you doing, you goober? Oh my gosh. She's playing with the softball, y'all. She's playing with the softball. I got to get my brace on. Nothing's really working right now. Okay. All right. Let's see about some of them turkey and bear. We got the crow call. If we can get some turkey to vocalize for us. I definitely know that we have some bear down in this area. I'm not completely sure where they're going to be at this time, though, because those are really middle of the night areas. I'm not really sure where they tend to go more during the day. All right, let's see here. We're figuring this out step by step, y'all. We are definitely figuring this out step by step. I know it's been kind of crazy. It's definitely, well, not kind of, it's been super crazy, but we are absolutely going to get this figured. I think it is going to turn into a third monitor here real quick. They're super, super affordable, especially getting used. I can just plug it in right over here and not have to worry about it. But I'm 1000% in need of one more place to look so I can see what's going on with the chats. Well, by golly, guys, that's a turkey. The directional sound is thrown off horribly. The game does have that issue sometimes. It's not the headphones. I've made sure of that. If you double tap B, then you'll be able to slide. That would be nice. That would be nice. Oh, my goodness. That's not a male turkey. Hopefully she's got a dude hanging out with her. But hey, no 14, how are you doing today? I know I said hi briefly earlier, but hopefully you're doing well. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with us. And see what we got going on here, guys. I'm just playing around with the window again, just a little bit. Here. There we go. That's much better. That is much better. All right, let's see here. We can. I'm pretty sure that's not true, but I tested it out. I tested it out just to be sure. Let's get this turkey call back on the road. We might have spooked the turkey in the middle of all that, but. All right, yeah. We went. So to us, it sounds directly like it's right here. But it's actually right there. This game does have that happen from time to time where the directional sound is kind of thrown off a little bit, so things don't sound directionally correct. But that's all right, because as long as we have the crow call, obviously we don't need the directional sound to be spot on, as long as that right there keeps popping it. Really hoping, she's obviously probably by herself from what it seems like, but really hoping there's a dude here somewhere. If not, we'll take her out quietly with a bow. Either way. Let me get the correct hunt going here. So we are no longer on that at all. We are on Miriam turkey. There we go. God dang, she is losing it, y'all. I mean, I know this thing does well, but see, it sounds like it's coming straight this way. I only hear it out of the left ear, and that's something that I've had happen a lot in this game. And I can hear the whistle in both directions, but not the call. That's all right, though. That's all right, though. We know about where she's at. Got a lot of work cut out for us, y'all. We have not been making progress very well. The second stream has been mostly technical difficulties. It's not usually like this, but that's all right, though. We're going to get it figured. We're going to get it figured. This would normally be right about the time that we're usually wrapping things up if we're going to do just the 2 hours that we usually do. We're going to push through a little bit right now. I'm definitely feeling it. I know it sounds ridiculous just for sitting up, but when your cervical spine's really messed up, sitting up's the thing. You know, we're gonna see how we do right here. And yeah, I tell you what, guys, I'm very quickly going to be getting a second or another monitor, so that way I can manage the stream and see the chats all at the same time, because that's the main thing. Is if I look at the multi-stream chat where I can see all the chats in one place, it doesn't tell me when someone redeems hydrate or something like that on the purple platform, which I love that stuff. That's why we made those. She's gonna go off for another 45 minutes, guys, just so you know. She's gonna be going crazy now again. See, no matter which direction I face, she still sounds like she's to the left. And I've had that happen with multiple headphones. It's just crazy. Particularly, I think. Mostly just with the calls. Clearly, we're not going to get part of the challenge done with this. We're going to take her out. But you guys tell me, hey, tell me right now, what weapon you want me to take her out with? We got the 10 gauge, we got the 22 LR, or we can shoot her with an arrow. You know, and that is entirely up to y'all. I want y'all to have some fun on the stream since it's been mostly technical difficulties. Obviously, you know, a lot of our channel point redemptions that we're making soon are coming up are going to be picking the weapon, picking the animal, picking the map, stuff like that. But you guys don't be afraid to tell me right now, especially if you want to see a certain weapon, if you want to see a certain type of kill, you just let me know. I'll shoot her from 100 with the 22, or I'll shoot her from 150 with the 22 if you want me to, or whatever. Take her out with a 10 gauge. It don't matter. 500 Magna because it's so... I don't have that on me. I don't have that on me. But if you're looking to really punish it for its ridiculous vocal response to the crow call, then we can blast it away if that's what we're looking at. Let's go. This is crazy, y'all. This is absolutely crazy. So we are going to get really close to her, and then she's going to cease to exist. This is absolutely going to be a 10 gauge plastic birdshot. So for y'all who are not familiar with the 10 gauge on this game that you get with Salzweisen, it is the only shotgun in this game that you can use a birdshot with to kill a class 2 animal. That's how much the birdshot smacks. And we are going to put the smack down on this bird. So here in just a short little bit, we're going to find out really precisely what distance. Hank is probably making her way more nervous than he needs to, but that's all right. And my whole apartment just shook because my kid jumped off of something. Guys, I am... I don't know how concerned I should be or not. She's way up here, way further up here than what I thought. She's moving. That might be her. I know that's her up there, but I thought I saw another one flying. I must be losing my mind. They have weak senses of smell, but we're still going to spray down because she's going directly in. She's going directly downwind of us at the moment. And hopefully, if he points, we might even just have him flush her and then shoot her out of the air for the fun of it. Limpy, what's going on, man? So the first stream's hunts went so ridiculously fun and good and all just super awesome. And then the second stream, we started having major technical issues. And so it's been kind of just slow and, you know, whatever. But we're getting into it now. So can't complain. How is Limp doing today? How is the one and only Limpidex today? If this turkey walks any faster, I don't know what we're going to do. You just got off work. There you go. There you go. Hopefully it was a relatively good day. Hopefully they didn't wear you down too thin. I know a lot of that demo and construction and just all that stuff. That's some exhausting stuff. 12-hour day. Yep. Yeah. God dang. I'll tell you what I might do, guys. I might just use my tablet to see the channel point redemptions and stuff like that. And then I could just use this screen the way I'm looking right now, actually. That's a really free and awesome, easy solution. So not too bad. Yeah, if 12-hour day is not too bad, then you're one hard-working son of a gun, and that's awesome, though. That is super awesome. I know you are. I'm about to make I'm making like a little tag video with one of the songs you made me that's going to go at the end of all my stream recaps and all of my like short form content for well, not all, but like a lot of them where like that, particularly maybe Call of the Wild and stuff like that. That way, you know, I got some stream recaps and the content's been coming out a little slower lately because I'm making certain little like video tags and stuff that are going to be at the end of several videos, and I'm just not very quick at that part. God dang. That's it. That's it. We are... Okay. We're running to her. She gonna die. Mating call. I don't care if it's a critical position. That thing better take off flying and I'm gonna kill it. Guys, look in the sky for a bird. Yep. Oh, no. We missed the first shot. Oh, no. We missed both shots. Gosh dang it, y'all. Gosh dang it. All the zigzagging through the trees got me on that one. All right. This has just been the most... Oh, my gosh. Guys, this is not how the streams usually go. Oh, my gosh. This is not how they usually go. Don't worry, though. We're gonna get it back together. So, Limp, so what happened with this stream was Streamlabs told me I was live when I, in fact, was not. And it even said as I was going into stream, showed that I was live, showed the timer and all that stuff. And then Elliot and some other people who were watching from, the other platform that we're on, I told them I was going to be on at the time that I was supposed to be on. And I found out 55 minutes late into it that we weren't even live on that platform. So then we had to go change the stream key, restart the stream, all that stuff. And then... yeah, it's just been crazy. But, y'all, we're figuring it out. We're figuring it out. We're getting better at this stuff. Every time we have any sort of bump in the road, we just learn from it. So, let's see here. I was tracking to do really good on some of these challenges earlier today, and then I just got kind of thrown off a little bit. That's definitely... Okay, that's a mule deer. All right. Hank, go ahead and lay down for me, please. We're going to see if this is any sort of... We're probably just going to take it out. Either way. But guess what? We were chasing a really nice, big mule deer for the first stream. Have you got to play the new BF6 update for Season 3? I have not. I better update it because tomorrow... Or not tomorrow, but Friday is my BF6 day for sure. What do you think of it? Is it something... people are really happy about? Oh, that's a dinky little dude. We're not gonna stress over him too much. We're gonna take him out, but we're not gonna... Hey, thank you so much, Freya, for the lurk. Thank you so much, W Freya. Nah, I didn't lead that enough. He kind of got ahead of me there a little bit at the end, but he was going between all those trees. Guys, if we could ever get a break on these between the tree moves that these animals are making on us. Oh, hey, she's just sitting there. She should have busted us a long time ago, for crying out loud. All right, let's go get a couple deer. They're not the challenges that we're going for. And by golly, I said we're going to get the challenges. There she goes. We're going to get the challenge. The M16 and the new RPK are the go-to weapons. Really? Well, that's interesting. I definitely am partial to quite a few weapons, but, I need to learn to get better at learning the new ones, too. I really do, because they always come out with awesome new material, and they nerf old ones, and I really got to keep up more with it, but... The new sniper is kind of trash. Yeah, I definitely don't. I snipe in a lot of games. I definitely don't snipe in that game. That's for sure. We're going to go ahead and take that one out on the go as well, just while we can. I know it's like way too much, but we're... No, we're not. No, we're not. We're not going to spook everything around with a rifle. We're trying to maintain some sort of chance to get the black bear here in a little bit. The new RPK is better than the KTS is what people are saying. Really? Yeah, people really boost the KTS. I think the KTS is awesome, but it's not the most awesome. It's just awesome for what it's good at. It's not the best gun at everything. I mean, for crying out loud, I mean, some of the best shooters in the world are sitting there not using the KTS, and some are, but, KTS is just a freaking laser, dude, but it's so slow shooting, it's ridiculous. I personally think the DRS, it depends on what you're using it for, though. I would love, if I'm trying to cover close and like mid to kind of far, right? I will absolutely get that KTS as my LMG. And then for my main gun, I will 100% carry something like an M4A1, because I can absolutely use an M4A1 up into a certain distance. And if it's beyond that, the KTS can absolutely dominate anything past an M4A1 to me, but. All right, we finally got some shot at some turkey here. We need some male turkey. We need to kill 3 more male turkey. So let's just... Yeah, we don't care about the female turkey, so thank goodness. I'm going to mark the blood trail, or the general area of the blood trail over here. And we're going to go over here and we're going to get this this male turkey within 50 for sure. We got a perfect win. It's exactly what we need. M16 has 900 muzzle velocity. Yep. That's really good. You know, I got my L110. Honestly, I think a lot of people sleep on the L110. A lot of people love how good that gun is. Slow on the draw, ridiculously slow on the draw, for a good reason. That gun is absolutely superb in pretty much every other possible way. Man, there's a lot of turkey over here. If we can get a visual on where every single dude is at. But if we get one though, I'll be happy. Let's get the arrow switched over to the small game arrow. That's for sure. Oof. Too loud. So let me get, yeah, we still got turkey on the screen. Perfect. Mating call. So they're not super upset with us just yet. We're going to have Hank lay down because we're getting sick of him looking at us. If I could call them in, then I would just call them in right here, but I'm not really sure which is going to be the better move. Not loving where I have to be right there to get some coverage. They have strong movement vision, but that's about it. They got weak smell, and if you're sitting still, you're usually doing fine. But if we crawl up too close to them, they will... Even if you're half stick crawling on the ground on your belly like this and you see you got that straight line indicating 80% camouflage, you still get busted by them from moving. Yeah, 900 is pretty good. 900 is really good. The DRS, I think, is super awesome. I love a lot of the guns though. I like the QBZ if you want like a longer range, you know, M4A1 that's just not quite as fast shooting and not as deadly but more accurate. And then you got the M4A1, the M433 assault rifle. The M4A1 and M433 put them down real good, but you're sacrificing some accuracy, obviously. I love the L110, the KTS. What else? I've used the RPKM. Don't like it. Not really. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. You know, you can get it to be decent, especially if you practice with it a bunch. But I mean, for the same things it does, I'd rather just have a different gun. There are some guns I think that are just better than it. What are some other guns that I really like in the game? Don't really do any sniping, not gonna lie. Don't really do any sniping. We got pretty much like 90 to 100% camouflage right here. So all we got to do right here is figure out where the dude went. So let's get another call going. Hopefully the dude's the one that's gonna answer. Yep. We got to get within 50 of them. The audio's kind of broke, guys. I don't know if you're listening on your headphones or not. Audio is... Oh, we got two dudes. We got a chance at two of them. Maybe. That might be just the same one. It's a pretty big group, though. So we got him right there, and... I can't tell if that's like a whole second group or if that's just more of the same group's chicks. The audio sounds like it's coming straight to my left if you're listening in stereo. Let's see here. Calm, but it's still quite a ways out. We have to get within a certain distance. If this is going to provide us any cover, then we will just go ahead and call it in right here, and we'll shoot it when it gets into 50. So let's go ahead and get the turkey call going, and probably just going to side in for 50 and make sure that I take it out. I'm not trying to take any chances. If there's not more than one dude, I mean... And it's a better shot of me getting two, that's for sure. Now we just got to find the dude before he finds us. Chick. That another chick right there. Why is he not coming in? Is he going to be the most stubborn bird ever? We will have the bow ready in case the girls come in first. But if he comes in, we're probably just using the 10 gauge. What I don't understand is he's the only one I can't see right now. He's,
Well, we can't buy it, baby. They must have taken it off of game. That happens sometimes. So we'll have to pick a different game.
what is going on here, y'all? What is going on with this freaking turkey nut? When is he going to show his face? All right, guys, it's going to be a bow. It's going to be a bow. We're going to have to take early shots. We're trying to. Oh, there he is. There he is. All right, he's down 2. Maybe we can get a third before they fly. Nope, shotgun it is. That's a down bird. We didn't get the second shot, but she's still going to die. Ooh, if we're lucky. Let's go. Ready? Yeah, I don't want to do no tracking. That's definitely going to be some pressure, y'all, but that's all it's going to be right there. That is no dead zone. That right there is 3 to 4 dead turkey with no dead zone. There we go. Happy about that one. And the first one was definitely with it there. Sorry, the male was definitely within 50. I don't know if the first one was in 50. I think it was. Yep, 43. Nice silver female right there. $700. What's up, kiddo? What? What'd you say? Okay, but didn't you just talk to Non about that? No, didn't Non tell you to quit asking me if she already said no? Honey, come here, please. 52.73, guys. He was 2.73 too far. I should have known. I should have looked at my rangefinder before I shot right off. I thought he was just about to spook. Guys, we suck at this today, specifically today. All right. Let's see here. Let's get our call back. We're going to grab that turkey, and I think there's one more lying around here somewhere. That is dead zone pressure. Okay, yep. Who cares? Who cares? That the fourth one died. That's okay though. We're gonna grab the other turkey. It'll be a good enough payday. If we keep killing this much and then still bust out the challenges before we call it a day, that'll definitely be a profitable day. We'll hopefully get 65,000 out of it total. But the nighttime deer hunting is really going to be where the money's at. So let's get him tracking the last one. And we'll just keep rolling with it, guys. We'll just keep rolling with it. All right, let me see here. I thought we got lucky and stopped right before the dead zone pressure, but 2 shotgun shots and two bow shots is always going to be a dead zone. I should know better. I just thought somehow it worked. Okay, all right, he's changing directions on us. See, as long as we keep running, even if we run in circles, he will keep tracking at a sprint until he gets too far ahead of us and has to wait. But if you're walking, he'll walk. So, for anybody who doesn't use trackers yet or is going to or whatever, that might help you out a little bit. Just keep running, even if you have to do this and kind of wait. He will track way faster if you're sprinting and moving. And he does come in handy, especially for situations like this where you got like a slow bleeding bird. 46,000. So we're going to be at 47,000 after this next one for sure. As long as we get 715 bucks, which we should. You know, so that's going to be good. We started yesterday with like $2,000 because we've overspent. And like I said, we're going to try and not really spend any real money, guys, until we do get back up to 100,000 or something like that. So let's get going this way. We're going to just start following this trail right here, this road. Once I get a little bit further away from here, I'm going to run all the way through the dead zone. And then we're going to start hopefully finding some more opportunity at some turkey. We got a long ways to go though, guys. We're probably not going to get as many challenges done as I thought because I keep screwing the challenges up today for some reason. Usually, a lot of days, guys, we'll get all 4 done in the day. We get the weekly and 3 dailies done in the same day on the lot. Particularly if we use Salzweisen. But we're also trying to get away from doing that all the time. Salzweisen is a great map. It does get old like any other. Challenges or no challenges, y'all, this is definitely going to be a great, I don't know. As a whole day, it's going to be a great day. The second stream, I know, has kind of gotten a little slow and splotchy and iffy on the whole success on the challenges and stuff. But it's still been good. A lot of kills. Definitely a lot of kills. And I don't mind building up my wall a little bit, not constantly getting trophies. BRB, wife is summoning me. Alrighty, Limp. We will catch you when you get back. If you get back. Oh, she's mad. I'm just kidding. Alright. What is that? Is there something moving? Nope. I'm crazy. Just going crazy is all. Not gonna lie, guys. The audio, I'm gonna unpair and repair my headphone. Maybe somehow that'll have an effect on the audio. Mating call. We have some more turkey up here. Maybe if we're lucky, it won't be just the chick. It's probably gonna be just the chick, but we'll see. This area, guys, is definitely proving to be great for turkey. Some of this over here too. You know, this like central and south, maybe a little bit of southeastern area. Turning out to be really good. I do think the left side only type audio thing they got going on here is definitely the game itself, not necessarily the headphone, because 2 headphones have done this now. 2 different headphones. 2 different brands, or 2 different makes and everything. Unless my right ear is just giving out on me randomly. Let's see here. It's going to get a little obnoxious again, guys, but it's all right. Okay, maybe we'll hear in a little bit when that works. All will work now if we're a little bit closer. God dang. There's no water in my house, so I need to drink out of water bottles right now. It's going to be fixed soon. Well, good. I'm glad. I've been in a house when the water wasn't fixing. That was, oh, sorry, wasn't fixed. Wasn't running. Oh my gosh. That is way more annoying than people think. I don't know. I guess people probably don't think about that, but yeah, I've been in a house when I went through my divorce. She shut the water off on me. I lost my job. That's really what a lot of it boiled down to. During the pandemic, I lost my job and whatnot, and then my utilities got shut off on the water. Oh my God, going without water. That's especially when you just lost your job, you got no paycheck and no money. Oh my goodness, talk about putting somebody in a freaking predicament. Yeah. Well, I like bottled water. I do like it. I'm not gonna lie. It's not that I never drink out of bottles. Sparkling ice, I drink that stuff all the time. But I will say that, I do try to avoid having to rely on bottles too much. Sparkling ice I use just to keep me from getting something worse like pop, which I'm going to get out of a bottle probably anyway. So we don't have to be within 50 of her because she's not really going to be anything particular. She can't be part of the challenge for us. We need 3 male turkey, and we keep killing the male turkey beyond 50. This is at least the second time today that we've shot a male turkey just outside of 50. I hear her footsteps, but of course with the audio being kind of broken and sounding like it's to my left when it's not, it's really hard to say where she is. And with Hank shoving his in my face, also kind of difficult. 20 to 30 meters. Let's side in for 25, pop up, and just take her out if we can. Evidently we can't. What is your problem, bro? Oh my God, dude. What is your major malfunction, dude? What are you doing? Why in the world, man? You've never acted like that. Hi, Dad. Oh, you're just so happy right in the middle of a turkey hunt. Oh, my goodness. Dude, of all places for him just to sit there and be staring at you right in the face like that. Whenever I want to pet him, I can't get him to sit still and look at me. But whenever he's freaking just loving his day in the middle of a turkey hunt, man, he's a happy camper. All right, we're gonna do it one more time, guys. I'm sorry, I know it's probably gonna be 15 million calls for nothing. We're gonna kill it before it shuts up. We're gonna kill it before it shuts up this time. It got 70 meters away all of a sudden. All right. Oh, yeah, let's go. This is how you're really supposed to hunt, isn't it? Just run and try and... Oh, come on now. No chance, no chance. It's a chick anyway, who cares? All right. We need 3 male turkey. By golly. I keep getting distracted. We're not stopping again, guys, unless it's 1 on the list. That's it. That's what we're doing. I've been enjoying the extra money. I've been trying to get so much money that I've been perfectly fine with killing just everything and getting $500, $700, $800, $1,000. But we are trying to get some actual purposeful hunts done at some point. So let's go ahead. Let me get this Miriam turkey off the screen because we are going to look for either a turkey or a black bear now. And we ain't stopping for nothing else unless it's like a real trophy. We're just going to walk, see how it goes. God dang. It's a female. I'm not even worried about it. Even if it's a call, I'm just not going to worry about it unless it's like the right call. Let me see if some heat's going to help out. Maybe that'll keep us going a little bit better. I'm not usually, ever since the surgery, you know, we've had some times of improvement, sometimes of it being worse. Let's see here. All right. We'll see you very soon. I got to go for 15 minutes or something. All right, Elliot. We will see you when we see you, brochacho. Thank you so much. Ooh, guys. Nope. Like I said, there we go. There we go. So let's figure out the distance. Try and get... I'm just going to tell Hank to spot point that exact turkey. You know, that's what it's going to boil down to. If I can get this call down in time to get his attention. Will this hide me? This will hide me. All right. Oh, this will hide me very well. All right, guys. So, turkey call going right here. We're going to call him in. Hopefully the call works. I know Hank might be making him a little bit more nervous now. But, what is that? What is that giant thud? What's she jumping off of, honey? Her bed? Sneaking. All right, so I think it is. Yep, they are coming in. They are coming in. We ain't shooting jack squat, y'all, unless it's that dude within 50. That's it. We are absolutely done shooting anything that's not that dude within 50. All right. We're gonna use the 22 LR to be very precise about it. We're gonna sight it in for 50, and anything from 25 to 50 will hit its mark pretty well. Let me just, yep, there we go. And I think that's him right there. Yep. So as soon as he gets to be 50, we're taking him out. I might try it with a bow if I'm feeling confident, but really I'm just sick and tired of messing up my challenge. So I'm very likely just gonna take him out with the 22 LR or the shotgun as soon as he's inside of 50. I'm gonna look at Hank doing his job so goddamn well. Well, thank you, Bob. Turkey, man, they make their way on their two legs pretty. You don't think it, but they don't stop for jack, man. If that turkey isn't in a rest zone and you're trying to sneak up on them, good luck. They're going to do exactly what that last female did. And they're going to be 20 meters from you. And next thing you know, 70 to 100. But, you know, it works for calling. When you're calling them in, I don't mind it too much when I'm calling them in. That's for sure. Hank steadily stalking in the background. I know, dude. W Hank, y'all. W Hank for sure. 60 to 80 right there. We say 35 because we're somehow hitting this bush just perfectly, you know. But as soon as this thing gets where we want it, look at him doing his goddamn job so good. 59. Okay, all right. So there we go. 57. All right. We are just about where we want to be to take him out. All right. I might just go ahead and go with the shotgun. I think that's within 50. Here we go. You die already, for crying out loud. I am not chasing you down after freaking 2 or 3 failed attempts to get a... How much pressure we got? Yep, sure. If that turns from mid to high, we know we got it. All right. Thank you. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who got me my turkey? Come here, Bubba. Get you a biscuit. You don't even need it. You're my best friend. Here's a biscuit anyway. Good job. Good job, Hank. W, Hank. Oh, ooh. Ooh, God dang, you're kidding me. All right, 75. What? Yeah, I know I waited too long, but still, I was waiting for it to get to what I thought was closer to the distance that I zeroed in. That's probably way past 75. No. All right, so evidently our range finding abilities are entirely broken. That is outside of 50 for the third or fourth time today. We only need 4 inside of 50, and we have failed at least 3 male turkey inside of 50. Guys, we would be done by now. I sighted him in. He was coming at 50. He crossed the 50 threshold. I pulled my gun out. I thought surely he's still at 50, 54. He took a few steps back. Oh my God, look at that. I'm gonna kill you just because I want to. You're so lucky. All right, let's try this again. All right, let's see here. Everything on Xbox is 20% off. How do you mix the dogs together? So you don't particularly mix, well, yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying though. So what you do is you take a little bit of this lab, and I'm just kidding. I know, right? He was inside, it was 48, and then, you know, I get my gun out, look up, zero in at 50, is standing there. I thought it took a step or two back, but not 6 meters in that amount of time, right? I thought it stopped and looked and turned. I didn't see it turn around and start walking 6 meters backwards, and we sighted it in at 48 before we stopped. All right, anyway, we're going to keep trying, y'all. When a male black bear gets in front of us, oh, there we go. But yeah. So what you got to do with the dogs, is, first of all, you got 2 different levels for them, okay? You got 2 different levels for them. You got traits, which is level 5 through 30. Pick those carefully. You cannot undo them, all right? And level 5 through 30 will come very quickly. The traits will actually come very quickly. To get the second trait, you have to do this right here. You have to get Expert Hunting Dog. To get Expert Hunting Dog, you have to max out your 30 levels of traits, and you also have to max out your status, which is getting the dog all the way to level 30, and then you can unlock. So you got to get to level 30 companion and level 15 for whatever trait they have, right? Then once you've maxed the dog out entirely, then you can get Expert Hunting Dog. They can adopt the second trait. However, they will have slightly less ability with the second trait. So, for example, if you get a German short-haired pointer, you can tell that thing to point small, big, medium, which you can still do if it's a secondary trait. But one thing also is you can tell it to flush, you can tell it to spot point, you can tell it to point to certain species if you find their tracks, right? You get a little bit less of that. You get a little bit less of each major trait if it's the secondary trait. There's some little features that won't be available if it is the backup trait. Already did that. Yeah, so after that, yeah, so once you max it all out and you get everything maxed out, you have to buy the DLC for the second trait that you want. But somewhere on there should be the option to turn it into. On the right category on Expert Hunting Dog, that's what you go to make it, to get that secondary trait, and it should ask you to buy that DLC for the second type of dog as well. So how do you get the pointer on small things? Quick rundown on the pointers, y'all. They're very good. To spot point, here's a quick couple tips that they don't really teach you about the pointer dogs. We love pointer dogs, right? Yeah, so if you wanted to point small in general, then what you do is you hold down on the D-pad, hold downward on your D-pad, go up to that and click right bumper, and you can pick between different sizes. Small is class 1, medium is 2 to 5, and 6 to 9 is large. For large animals, y'all, he will not point at predators. He will point at any predator smaller than a class 6. So yes, even a mountain lion, he will point at a mountain lion for you. But for the quickest, best rundown I can give you, the quickest and best rundown I can give you is exactly this. After I kill this thing, I'll tell you. All right. That was about 40, so we're going to scoot forward as we sighted in for 40 and zero in right there. Yes, I know, Hank, for crying out loud. All right, that was definitely a neck or lung for sure. Yep. Thank you. See how we just glitched right there? So, quick rundown. When you're pointing, few things to know. There's a few things to know. First of all, with any of your dogs, have them lie down if you're not using them. That actually does help. You can choose what size you want. For the pointers, the distance they search is exactly like equivalent or in correlation with the size of animal. Large distances for large animals, medium distances for medium, small distances. So they will not go halfway across the map for you to find a bunny rabbit, but they will go dang near halfway across the map if you want them to find a moose. So Beyond that, go ahead and start tracking for me, please, Hank. Thank you. Beyond that, both for small and medium game, you want to be very mindful of your approach when the dog says that it is sneaking, okay? For both of those, sneaking is when you need to be extra cautious, or even before sneaking. For large game, you don't have to really worry about your approach too much until you can hear the dog barking. When the dog is barking at large game, then you know that it's close enough. So that's one benefit to it. Let me see here. Am I missing anything on Twitch? Let me see here. All right. And so, yeah, when you hear the dog barking for large game, that's when you need to be mindful. Otherwise, don't worry about it too much. There is a turkey somewhere. And we do need some more turkeys, so we're going to do that. But the only other tips I can really give you that are really good ones to have, there's a warning call right there. Okay, hold on. Spray back down. Stay there, Hank, for crying out loud. Yeah, I know you're upset. They have very poor smell, so if we chill for a minute, that turkey should calm down. The only other things, let me get back to it, is you can look at their tracks, at an animal's tracks, and you can say, and then within a certain amount of time, you have to do it quickly. See that right there? Boom. Point species. Now, if you Google on the internet, they'll tell you just look at the track and then tell them to do it. They don't really specify that if you don't do it quick enough, it goes away like that. It goes from species back to size. So you can look at their poop, you can look at their tracks, or you can spot them with your binoculars or whatever, and you can say spot point. So you can have them search for certain types of animals for an exact one that you spotted. And for birds, whenever they find birds, they can flush it so they can, scare the bird and make it go in the air so you can take your shot. Some birds have to be killed in the air, like pheasants. Certain upland game birds require them to be in flight to pass the harvest check because it's unethical, not fair chase if you don't. Other than that, I'd say, I would say if you're going to combine the two, I would do exactly what I did. I have multiple dogs. One of them is primarily a retriever. I have all three dog types. And I will say I have all three, like I said, all three DLCs, multiple actual dogs. One's named Akamaru, another one's named Hank, for Hank the cow dog or whatever. Will you stop, bro Chacho? Stop barking at me. The best combo, in my opinion, guys, is absolutely that your main class be the German short-haired pointer. You get that guy, and then if you want him to retrieve for you, that's fine too. But I think the best combo is German short-haired pointer with the expert ability to also track blood. I've never really enjoyed making pointing the secondary, okay? Because I'll tell you exactly why. This right here. The traits. You don't get the traits of the secondary ability. You only get the traits of the primary ability. And the secondary ability just gets the ability to do it. But if you're going to have a pointer, you're going to need these right here, level 5. A more loving relationship, all that jazz. But right here, a higher chance, sixth sense is a big one. Always do this one with the pointer. Your dog has a higher chance of sensing when the animal is about to be spooked, okay? Greater distance is also very beneficial, okay? Greater distance is also very beneficial, but preferably what I would say, I mean, you can get that one too, but I think it's very important that your dog understand when it's going to spook the animal so it has a lesser chance of spooking it. And then you can do, the dog can point for a longer period of time before it runs out of patience. I've never had mine run out of patience, so you don't have to do that one. The dog howl like a wolf command, I think, is precisely only for getting wolves to respond, which might be highly, highly, highly beneficial because the pointer one, I don't know. I've enjoyed it. I've never had them run out of time pointing, but you might like the wolf howl, but that's the only thing it does, I think, is it somehow relates to wolves. And then these other ones, these abilities you're going to want for the pointer. You're going to want your dog's main thing to be being a pointer for those abilities because those are pointer specific and they're highly preferable to have. I don't give a rip about the main abilities that I have for Akamaru, who is my Labrador Retriever. His main abilities are basically going a further distance to retrieve things or whatever. None of his main abilities to me were as crucial as having him not spook animals and things like that, So that's my suggestion. Y'all run with it. Do with it what you will. We're going to get this male turkey, and by the end of tomorrow sometime, we might be done getting our 4th male turkey within 50. Except that I took too long. Guys, I'm cursed with bad decision making. I'm cursed with bad decision making with turkey. Whatever, Hank. It's not responding at all. I didn't see it run off. But... Oh, we got a mountain lion. Y'all, we got a mountain lion somewhere. You hear that? Get the buckshot ready. Oh, it's fleeing. We have mountain lions stalking us, y'all. Oh, my gosh. Get out of here, mountain lion. Get out of here. All right. There it is, I think, right? Yep. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. If I had the right gun out, we might even be able to take a shot at that thing. Think we can get it? Nope. There's so much foliage. All right. I know I'm taking some iffy shots today, guys. We're just having a weird second stream today. Weird one, but we're enjoying it. I'm gonna have to lean my chair back, guys. I'm definitely gonna have to lean it back some. Get my head on the pillow. All right. Let's see how we're doing here. We skip forward a little bit more. There we go. All right, y'all. Let's see here. What is next? What is next? That is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful gray wolf there, bro, Chacho. That is a good shot too. You got the right radius on. You got the right lung and the left lung. 256 meters. I don't care about no mule deer right now. I care about you at 5 in the morning. I care about you at 5 in the morning. Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay. Fine. I'll kill you. Maybe not. All right. We're going to get those guys between 1 and 5 a.m. That's the challenge for them. In fact, we're just about to switch to that challenge, y'all, because we're running out of time. So, let's see here. I thought you already were kind of done. Thank you very much. Let's get this set up for success already. Let's just get this set up for success right there. Mule deer. We're going to take this one out. Lay down, please. They have decent vision, but nothing super fantastic. We're gonna start calling him in now before he gets too far away. And we very well might blow him away with a shotgun, but probably more than likely. But wonderful gray wolf right there, though, man. Wonderful gray wolf. Checking it out right now. What you know? The fur color turned out to be gray, huh? All right. I think it's funny. Ooh, let's see here. What am I missing? Your stream is a whole lot clearer on here. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. And for whatever reason, that seems to be a platform-specific type thing. Also, the quality settings sometimes are automatic for some and are like manual for others. But I'm glad to hear it. I have another, okay, wow, another diamond gray wolf that you can shoot. Thank you, Limp, for letting me know that, though, because I do need to kind of know when that's going on and figure out what the common denominator is for if or when that's happening. Usually it's one or the other is doing well. And from my output perspective, with both my network and everything, we've got it going the best we can from Streamlabs. But no matter what, it seems to be having, you have a 2 gigabyte connection. There you go. Like a 2.4 gigahertz or whatever. Well, let's see here. Oh, you have a 2 gigabyte. Oh, I got, or you're saying your download speed is 2 gigs down. Gotcha. For I don't know why I took GB to be like, oh, like gigahertz or whatever, like the 2.4 hertz. Did you? Anyway. All right. We're definitely going to use the bow. See what we can do. He's going to be within about 20 if he would ever stop walking to just exactly where I cannot shoot. Oh, you jackrabbit. Had to squeeze that one in there for crying out loud. They keep giving me horrible looks, and I'm done with it. All right, so there's enough space between him and his girlfriend where after a minute or two, she's going to come in here. We're just going to give her some time to grieve. 2 up, 2 down. That's good, man. I got to get some fiber internet for sure. Once we get, we have horrible. So we're supposed to have 50 up, 1,000 down, 50 up. Good old crappy copper internet. But the stability of the upload speed will drop down to below a single megabyte at times. That's not always, but you know, usually it's dropping anywhere from 30 something to like sub 5, like, you know, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 upload megabytes per second. And you want 5 to 10 megabytes per second upload speed per person gaming. That's just to game, not to stream. So when we're doing fine and it's actually performing at 30, 40, 50 megabytes per second upload speed, we can get by, right? We can get by. Oh, there's another one. None of these are really good ones, but that's all right. But yeah. Yeah, the stability, but the thing about the stability of it, guys, too, is it's not just about ping, it's not just about bandwidth, it's not just about your ping and bandwidth, particularly with your local server that you're testing it with on speedtest.net or whatever, but it also has a lot to do with their agreements between other internet companies. Other providers have to have like contracts between each other to traffic their connections with each other to make it from point A to point B, or to really get it where it's supposed to go at all, period, you know, for various reasons. And so if your company has really good stability themselves, but they also network with another internet service provider to help channel all the data the way it's supposed to, those other internet service providers that have mutual contracts with your internet service provider can also cause instability. So, you know, we've looked into this, you know, up, down, left, and right. It's been ridiculous. It's been ridiculous how much we've been trying to figure this out. But what it's boiled down to is our copper internet just ain't cutting it no more. We've maxed out the quality we can. But guys, as soon as we get this fiber installed that's supposed to be getting installed here, y'all are going to see a very much better looking 1080p stream at the very least. And if we get the Pro Gaming package, which is actually going to be run at the same cost as our current plan for cable, if we get that instead, which they offered us 3 years locked in at the same price we're paying now for 5 gigs up and 5 gigs down fiber. If we get that, y'all are 1,000% not only getting a 4K stream from me in every single part, the webcam, the capture card, all of it, 4K, but you are also going to be seeing much better performance out of me when it comes to fast-paced competitive gaming, because when we have 60 more ping than everybody, no matter what, if we're sitting there running into the 90s, 100s on a US server for Battlefield, it does absolutely have a massive effect on our performance. People try and act like, oh, I don't think so with the internet stuff. Bull, loney, man. You try sitting here having freaking... My dad has middle of nowhere BFE crappy cable internet at 100 megabytes per second download speed and 10 upload, and he has better ping than me because of what the ping is like. Ping is a different thing in and of itself with our provider. So when we get better ping, we're going to be super happy. You're going to have to hire a makeup artist if you go to 4K. Yeah, I absolutely freaking will, and I absolutely will have to, and I absolutely will do it if that's what it takes to get this going, man. I'm so in it to win it with the stream and stuff. And it looks like our niche, we are always going to be variety. I will never be able to just play one game for 10, 20, 30 hours a week, whatever it is, you know, 40, or if, you know, especially when net gets fixed. My net gets fixed, we're going to be doing 4, 5, 6, 8 hour streams all the time. You know, I'll be working and doing that. You know, I might be, you know, with this neurologist fixing me up, if I can get fixed up, I might be going to be like a substitute teacher. You know, we got the neurologist taking a look at my nerves and the surgery that they did on my spine to revise it if needed. His first appointment with him is actually coming up at the end of this month, y'all. So super excited about it. But yeah, we're going to be putting some hours in. We're going to be upgrading the quality, especially with that better 4K internet. We're going to get the makeup going if we need it. We'll do what we got to. We're in it to win it one way or another. We're in it to win it here. I'm super stoked. I'm trying to get this pillow out from under my camouflage blanket on my chair. What was I thinking? There's a hole in it somewhere where my head goes because this is actually a leaf suit that I wear sometimes out in the real woods. Y'all, I'm about to body slam this whole chair from behind me right now so I don't get this pillow off my freaking head. This little thing sometimes causes pain. And this wonderful alternative option. Oh, check this out. Ready? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Slap that over the back of it. Right there. And boom. So this is what I have to do because even holding my hands up, anything that requires me to support my own body actually causes this issue for whatever reason with the musculoskeletal system in my lower cervical spine. And unfortunately, everything in your body below that is affected. Dude, why are you still nervous? Why are you still? I'm downwind, completely camouflaged. I'm 100 meters away from you, over a hill with my spray on, and you're not even able to freaking see well, for crying out loud. What is this dude still nervous about, for crying out loud? How long is he going to be nervous? He should have absolutely calmed down by now. Hank's laying down. There is no reason for this guy to be nervous. There is no reason at all for this guy to be nervous. Tell you what, y'all, I know it sounds absolutely just ridiculously stupid to a lot of people, but the first thing I wish I could go right back to is fighting. I'm not going to because I can't risk losing the ability to really do a whole lot of physical labor, stuff like that again, because, you know, that's most of it. That honestly, the mental health of it. I'm not saying that I am, you know, all that in a bag of potato chips or I'm super tough, but I'm not no weenie, you know. And I really do miss actually, you know, physically getting up and going a lot more. I still can. I'm not stuck in a chair all the time by any means. I mean, it's just, you know, it's not like my spine is severed or something, for crying out. You know, I am just super duper excited. You know, get the trophy. There we go. There's $1,000. Super duper excited at the thought of being able to cut hair, be a barber, you know, be up on my feet more, get outside and go hunting for real, like I used to more often, you know, going camping. Ooh, that's one we're gonna do a bunch of. Guys, if I go camping, you better believe you're gonna see a whole new stream because we're gonna do mobile streaming if we have to. We're gonna be so excited to keep this channel going. And I'll even do like streaming with me out in the real woods doing like, you know, like bushcraft type stuff. All right, that's okay. So now that we've actually started acting the wrong way, he's gonna sit there and do that. Okay, no, you're not getting away with it. You're not getting away with it. Ooh, what you think we can do here, guys? Ooh. I was gonna see if I could shoot under his butthole and get all the way through him to the heart, because you can do that. There's some rifle in this game that you can shoot through the back end of a deer with and pass the harvest check because it'll hit the freaking lungs. Yep, that's a good shot. That shot worked out. Now, this is a little unrealistic at this point. Y'all, if you came for a realistic show, you didn't get one. But we got another vital right there, so high pressure. And when this thing dies, I hope it already did. It did. But we're making our money today. We got 0 challenges done, and we're up to $51,000. Guys, yesterday evening when we played a little bonus stream for a couple hours, we were at $2,000 or less. We're at 51,000 without even doing like challenges. I think we've gotten like 1 or 2 challenges done in the last, you know, day and a half of playing this game. So super duper happy that we're already at 50. If we could get started, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the weekly because I got 5 days to do. I'd rather do the dailies now. I really, really, really would. And I'd rather get the $5,000 for the turkey for sure. But everything okay? Where's Big One? What? Oh, wow.
I told him to
Okay. Well, guys, I tell you what, you know, I hate to do this so randomly, you know, but we're definitely over time for having started an hour late with the technical issues we had, and we're past 2 hours now, just a little bit past 2 hours, but we are past 2 hours now, and it's getting a little bit late for me, so I think I am gonna have to go ahead and call it. But we will be on tomorrow for the first stream. Is scheduled on the purple platform. You know what I'm talking about. It's going to be Thrustmaster Thursday for Metalstorm. We're going to be fighting jets. And then the second stream of the day may or may not be Call of the Wild, or it could be something else. But yeah, we're going to be on tomorrow for Thrustmaster Thursday, and then whatever else for the second stream. Both are scheduled. The first one's just always the only themed one. So, no! Yeah. Thank you, Elliot. Thank you, Limp. Thank all of you guys for hanging out with me. Feel free, guys, to click on that Discord link in the chat. You can also do the chatbot command with !_ Discord. We'd love to talk to you. We got several channels for gaming, talking, memes, all that stuff. And also sharing trophies and Call of the Wild. We got a Call of the Wild category started now. So feel free to hang out with me there if you guys want to. Otherwise, y'all do what you want to do, and I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna go at least read to my kids, kiss them goodnight, and you know, try to make the most of the little bit of the rest of my day before I wind down and get some shut eye. But you guys are awesome. You guys are no. Yeah. So Thrustmaster Thursday during the afternoon time, and then the evening. Don't leave. I got to, Elliot. I got to. Leveling up your pointer. I never responded to that. I realized I read it, but I never said it out loud. Good job with that pointer. Good job. It's a quick process, but I know you can maximize it. We got something right in front of us, y'all. All right, guys, you talked me into it. We got a Rocky Mountain elk right in front of us, 100 even. All right, we're just going to take one last shot, and that's going to be in the stream, because by golly, why not? Right here. You ready for this? And oh my gosh. Okay, never mind. It's not even going to die. All right, one more maybe. That's actually a good one. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. We're going to collect this, and that's going to be in history. Oh, no. Oh, I was going to shoot it because he told me not to leave. He told me not. Oh, no. All right, let's see here. Yay! All right, we're going to grab this elk, whichever, if it's both or not, and that's definitely going to be it. But then after that, guys, I'm going to wind down, maybe watch a little Inuyasha, you know, hang out with the wife a little bit, get some food in me. And I'll see you on tomorrow for the scheduled time. It's going to be 10 Pacific, 11 Mountain, noon Central, and 1 Eastern. Let's see about these elk, though. We didn't get the challenges done, but boy, howdy. That's a good shot on the elk while I was on the run. Boy, howdy. We still made our money, got some kills. Just ate dinner yourself. There you go. There you go. What'd you have for dinner, Limp? Was it chicken fried steak? If I guessed it right there, oh my gosh, you have to mail me some. Put the gravy in a little bowl for me. Look, if I swear, even if I did, don't mail it to me. Oh my God. All right. Hey, we got the first body right here. I think we have 2 bodies. Yeah, we do. High pressure. All right, let's see here. Tomorrow, guys, the hunt's going to be much more methodical, obviously. It's going to be a lot of nighttime hunting. Tomorrow, we are starting out with the weekly challenge. We aren't stopping on the second stream. When we do hunt tomorrow, it is going to be absolutely nothing but the weekly. And any bonus Call of the Wild streams we do before next Call of the Wild Wednesday are going to be the weekly first. That way we can get the 12 grand for it. And then we're going to be focusing on the dailies. We're not even going to accept the daily until we do the weekly. Cheese, steak, patty melts, and Caesar salad. You know what? The Caesar salad sounds good. I'm weird, y'all. I don't like cheese. I like mozzarella cheese, a little bit of Parmesan maybe, but most of them, I couldn't physically get them down if I had to. I could be starving on an island. If you offered me cheddar to live, I would die. And I think it's an allergy. I think it is, because it's not just like it tastes a little bad to me. I will projectile vomit the moment I even have to try and eat it. But Mountain lion fleeing up there. We got another turkey. We don't care about none of y'all. We don't care about none of y'all. We're picking up a dead elk and we're getting out of here. But, yeah, I put that on my, I put it about me section a little bit, or like getting to know the mods. Well, hello, what the crap is going on with you? All right, okay, all right, that's fine, that's fine. I mean, I guess, what? You're class 7, you're gonna just run into me like that. What are you doing? What are you doing? Whoa, no, no, get away from me. No, stop it, stop it. You die, you die. If I get hit one more time, oh no, we're gonna get hit. We gotta heal before we die. Ooh, we did it. I'm not sitting there fussing with you about it. I'll dead zone the heck out of this if y'all are gonna hit me like that. Guys, look at this. Look at this finish to the stream. They're all stuck right here. We're gonna dead zone the crap out of this area. That's definitely a couple of vitals right there. Should be, for crying out loud. That's not a vital. Oh, we're sighted in for 50. I bumped the button when I got almost murdered by an elk. Let me get the raptor reflex on here and you'll die way quicker. No, stop it. Stop it. Die. They're running around for me, honey. It's ridiculous.
I'm gonna go read the stories for kids.
All right. But, okay, I'll be right there. I'll be right there to read it. I'm going to read it. Die, you son of a daughter of a... This is way too much fun, guys. I'm having way too much fun here. This is definitely going to be a dead zone for sure. Where's the last one? What a way to finish. What a way to finish the stream, huh? Give me that trail of blood. Oh, yeah. You're going to die with the wrong type of ammo, aren't you? No. You get to live. You're a dude. You get to live. All right, guys. We're going to get this last one. What a finish to the stream. All this nonsense. This is crazy. There's another one right there. I have the taste like soap allergies to cilantro. What? To cilantro? Oh, man. Cilantro pretty good. Cilantro pretty darn good. High pressure. We didn't dead zone that? All right, let's see here. Tracking blood. We do have another blood trail, for crying out loud. We're going to have so much. Guys, we're going to get like $55,000 without doing any missions barely for the last 24 hours. Not real. You get my point. We haven't been gaming the whole 24 hours. But maybe like 6 hours, 7 hours of gameplay. It's going to be $55,000 with no missions. Barely any missions. That ain't too bad. Man. I know y'all have ran into animals on Call of the Wild like that where they're all stuck on a hill and they can even move a little bit for some reason, but they're just not going nowhere. You shoot them, they can get out just fine, but for whatever reason, if you're not shooting, they act like they can't move. You get to live, turkey, you get to live. I think that's crazy. The soap allergy with the cilantro. Speaking of 24 Hours Doom is doing the 24 hours. Hey, y'all, if you want to hold on, anybody on the purple platform at least, we can do a little raid. We can do a little raid over to Doom. He's doing a 24-hour stream. Doom and Gank are awesome people. They're some of our BF6 friends. Very good streamers. So if y'all want to, at least, you know, y'all on the purple platform, if you want to hang on, we can end things with a raid. I am going to go to the stream ending scene, obviously, so that way I can use that in my video if I need to for any of this. But before the stream actually ends, we will raid Doom's stream. It might be, you know, 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever of us, but, you know, I'm sure Doom won't mind. So... all right, guys, let me go ahead and stick around with me if you're on the purple platform. Stick with me. I'm going to switch us over to the stream ending scene, but we are not ending yet. We're actually raiding, so this is ending, but y'all are going to be carried over into his stream. If you want to hang out, you can. If not, I understand, but at least raiding him would be nice. Trying to show a little bit of love, a little bit of, you know, reciprocation since they have been so nice to us. So... I'm going to switch it over now, but hang on if you want to, at least until the raid. But y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with me. We'll catch you on tomorrow sometime, and you have a good rest of your night. All right, y'all. I got it rated best I could. Oh, wow. It took this whole time. I'm so sorry that took so long. There's only one of us here left. But hey, you know what? It's the thought that counts. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I hope you enjoy the rest of Doom's stream. Y'all have a good one.